Good morning, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we're starting this video off. I'm just going to be filming this video on my phone and my GoPro. Today is a little bit of a different day than what we normally do. So I've been doing some contract work down at the shop in North Scottsdale called Corsa Motorsports. They primarily service Italian and luxury vehicles like Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, Maserati, Bentley, MG, stuff like that. So I've been doing some welding work down there, but we got kind of a little bit of different work today. Normally I wouldn't really film the welding work because I'm usually there trying to get in and out because it's time is money type thing. And I take pictures for my fab page to advertise, but that's about it. But they asked us to come down and do some service work today if we had the time. Well, me. I was like, you know what? Never serviced any supercars before, so this is going to be kind of cool. So I thought maybe I would take you guys along with me. I don't want to carry my big camera with me. So the owner's really cool. I don't think he's going to mind at all if I'm just filming the work that I'm doing. So I got the GoPro so I can kind of get some point of view stuff and the phone. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And I am daily driving the DA at the moment because the S2000 is at the body shop and I don't know when I'll be getting it back. So yeah, let's just go about our day. So this one is something we're wrapping up. This is a M4, I think. M80, M4, I don't know. I'm not too big on BMWs yet, but just wrap this thing up. Yeah, M4, but giving it a good old wipe down real quick. This guy just got a bunch of bolt-on stuff, so like carbon side skirts, like paint match some stuff up front, little goodies like that. I forget exactly. A Gallardo back there in a throw bearing, waiting on a throw bearing. Forget which Ferrari that is, but waiting on parts on that one too. So yeah, this place is pretty dope, eh? All right, so this guy also got some taillights and like intakes and stuff. But look at this. This is what I get to be around. Ferrari, McLaren, BMW, forget the big boy in the back, Bentley? No, whatever that is. Lotus Elise, Porsche, Triumph? No, Sunbeam. Got some more cars back there. Pretty wicked little place to be, eh? All right, so this one, I don't know what we're doing to it yet, but Audi R8. It's not the V10 model, but I mean, an R8's an R8. This thing's sick. So to actually get this thing up on the lift, we should probably throw it on some 2x4s and get it under, but we're using the team effort. And I think that should be good. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I don't know, but whatever. So this one we're actually doing an axle back on. It already sounds pretty throaty, but it's definitely quiet.
Yeah, that was 5,000.
I don't know if you guys remember the Bear Man. This is the guy that helped me reseal my Miata motor when I had it, and the guy that I bought all my carbon Miata stuff from.
Forever and ever ago.
Yeah, seems like forever and ever ago. It was already like a year ago, year and a half.
Right, yeah, right.
Something like that.
More than that, I had the Volvo for 2 years now.
Yeah.
I still had my Miata when I came over.
Yeah, so it's been a minute, but all right, let's get this thing up and throw an axle back on it and see how it sounds. So now, just pulled in the Audi R8. I'm pulling in this thing, which is a Aston Martin DB11. So I don't know how to really drive this thing. It just took me a minute to even figure out how to start it. So we're gonna pull this thing in, get up on the lift, and I guess we're doing a service on it. What that service is, I don't know. But I'm having fun, experiencing new things, being around some really cool cars. So I really can't complain. So Aston Martin, funny hood pop. There's a pull string on each side of the car that you gotta pop and the hood goes for. That's a V12 model. None of the guys here have serviced one before, other than the owner, so he's gonna go ahead and actually service that. It's getting like an oil change, brake fluid flush. So yeah, I'm gonna just work on the R8. All right, so here's the exhaust that we're putting on the R8 here, and it's pretty dope. But it also is dope seeing that. I mean, it's dope because it makes me feel more human. But this is like all that stuff that's from lack of back purge. That's awesome. Makes me feel more human that these cars get worked on just the same and get the same level of quality for the most part as our cars do. It's like the Hondas and stuff. Still got some more to take off. Okay, we're almost ready to pull these things off. Had to take the airbox and the bumper and get the spoiler up and some heat shielding and the tail lights and the garnish panel. But now we can get access to the V-bands. But we still got to take this big old heat plate off. Trying to figure that part out now. Finally freaking got it. 2 hours later. So we run into a little bit of an issue here with these new catback. See these flanges, like I've mentioned in my videos before, like I always use the machined lip flanges that have recessed female ends and machined male ends. These ones are, I think, supposed to be that way, but they don't send you the other side of the V-band to weld onto your current setup. And these ones aren't even true because of the welding, which also, by the way, this is a $1,300 exhaust. And look at these welds that are on here, like, zoom you in there. All that sugaring, the lack of grinding. But yeah, so the issue is those aren't true. Those ones are the factory ones that have the machined lip. So I guess the plan of attack is just kind of bolt it up, put the airbox back in, fire it up, see if it leaks, because that's my concern. It's probably what's going to happen. But if it doesn't leak, then we're going to put it back together. And if it does leak, then I got to probably try and cut those ones off and put them on here. So yeah, that's the move. And more and more that these supercars and fancy cars are no better than our little Miatas and our Hondas and stuff. So the more you know. Just ran into another problem with that exhaust. So not only are the flanges not true, but I just went to go mock it up, like I said, just to see if it was going to leak. And it turns out that the V-band flanges are the wrong dimensions. So these factory ones on this cat here are 4 1/4 inches across. These ones are only 4 inches across. So waiting for the guy to get back. He was hanging out, went to go get some lunch. So the only other option is to either throw those away or modify them, cut those flanges off and reuse the stock ones on that, which I can do. That's what I'm here for originally, is just obviously the fab work that obviously creates a problem. So right now I'm going to be just putting some wheel spacers on this Maserati and wait from there. All the lifts are taken, so we're just doing it on the jack really quick. This thing's heavy though. You can feel the weight. Okay, so these ones are just the shim style spacers. These are only 15 mil, but we got some slightly longer threaded studs we go on. So as a temporary fix, since the aftermarket downpipes that the guy had for the R8 aren't gonna work, these are some straight pipes that the shop has laying around from another car. So it's got a little hole there, so I'm gonna fill that really quick, just because whoever welded this was obviously in a hurry, but it's got the factory flanges on there, so it will fit. And again, this is gonna be a temporary fix. But something about welding with these cars around is so dope. So we got the bumper back on because I needed the pipes on there. So I got the hole patched up or whatever. So right now I'm working on finding a way to hang it. So I just bent this piece up out of some rod that was next door. So here's the hanger right there. Slide it through that metal pin. And we got a perfect sit, it sits perfectly right there. So I need a way to hold it there though, so I'm gonna end up cutting the end off that's over there and welding a bolt head to it so we can use a big washer and some nuts or something to hold it. And again, this is all just temporary till the guy can get his money back on those other pipes there and get something else, or have me make some or something. But then I can get good access. I can just lay a weld on that, and that'll be that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one up for the other side and then get the bolt situation sorted so we can bolt it, so that way, you know, it doesn't slide around, because the flex pipe does move a lot, and then try and get the TIG in there and weld it up. I know I'm just moving this, but I'm actually in a McLaren 650S right now. This is so sick. I gotta move this so I can move the welder over to the other shop so I can try and weld those rods on, because this was in the way of the welder. Lit. Now the next trick is trying to figure out how to get out of here. Oh wait. Because this has those crazy doors like that. Wow, that's fancy. This thing's off, right? Should be off. I don't know. I can't tell. It's only out here for a few minutes. Oh, Lord. Right. Finally, long hours later, it's finally all put back together.
Oh, you're good.
Ooh, I didn't know that was
Yep.
hydraulic. That's dope. God dang. That thing sounds filthy. What? Oh, well, that got a lot quieter. So before I call it a night, I just wanted to show you guys the lobby here. S14 drift car, R34 GTT, Aventador, whatever that is. Another McLaren, A90 with a Rocket Bunny kit, R34 GTR with a billet block. This thing's wild. It's getting the motor or the head resurfaced and rebuilt because it snapped a timing belt. Low Miata getting a service, resealing the motor like I did mine. And this is a Barrett Jackson Shelby Eleanor. Another one of those. And one of these. And GTR parts for days. Well, there we go, guys. That is going to wrap up the day down at Corsa. So I'm stoked to be able to come down here and do some work whenever they need me. So it's kind of just like on a, hey, we need you, can you come down type, me show up type stuff. So far I've been down 4 times now, and it's just cool getting to be around that stuff. Like I said, I've just never been around that kind of shop before, those types of cars before, so it's a whole new learning experience. It's just awesome, and I'm excited to see how far I can take this with building, hopefully in the future, near future, like supercar exhausts or something like that. That'd be really cool. But if you guys did enjoy this video, I apologize again for filming on the iPhone. I just didn't want to take this camera down there because it's a little bulky, but yeah, we'll do more like this if you guys want to see it. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, hopefully you've considered subscribing. That'd be awesome. If you want to help support the channel, I do have merch in the big cartel. I have the SD Fab products in there for the DA bumper bars, EG Civic bumper bars and such. And you can also use the Amazon affiliate links to hit stuff up. Just click those links, order whatever you want. Doesn't even have to be those items, and it helps me out. That would greatly appreciate that. Anyways, guys, do what you love. Forget about the rest, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.